Uh, Hi, hello, hi. It's been a hot minute. I'm still setting things up, getting things set up. It has been so long since I've properly streamed, yet again. Dude. This is an Eterno server, so I gotta make sure that it doesn't close on me while I'm still setting up. There's that. Okay, what else can I close so my game doesn't crash out. Hang on, I forgot to grab my game. Nice to have you both in chat. You see, Cheese, the thing is, I don't fuck around with April Fools. I don't do that at all. I don't April Fools. I don't. I hate April Fools, actually. It's my least favorite day. Like, people can just lie to my face and then turn around and say, haha, I fooled you, after they have lied to my face. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't take that out. I don't fuck with April Fools. I will not use it as an excuse. I just don't fuck with it. I don't. I really don't. Okay, let's see. Okay, finally got that plugged in. And my bones hurt. What? We got the gamins. Checking my shit. How's my noise suppression? Is it doing the thing? Yeah. Yeah, like, it's not funny if nobody laughs. Like, if you're the only one laughing, you did a bad fucking prank. All you did was be mean and use the day as an excuse. Yeah, if not everyone's laughing, you were just being cruel. Okay. I need to post on the Twitters, don't I? So, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing alright? Everyone's daying? Yeah. Some April Fools can be fun, but overall, it was a horrible day. Yeah, I've never liked April Fools because it's like, people just can be mean. Off to the labs with Noob, huh? See, putting that there, putting this link here, putting this link here, putting that link there. Welcome to my streams, it's always a little scuffed. So I tried to open the module so I could like note what stream I'm dealing with. Unfortunately, the module is still fucking broken. I can't change the stream title. Help. I don't know why it hates me. I think it's just my curse. I think that's just my curse fucking with me today. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back. Hi! Hey, Siba. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably ping the other server. Hi, Siba, how you doing? How you doing, Siba? I have like 10 people like with the mod role. I don't even go live that often, but I have like 10 people set as mod. Okay, have fun, Siba. Alright, you have a good night, Siba. Try to get... Oh no. Stop jumping, Siba. No jumping to Siba. Oh, what was that? Oh, Nomad! Hey, Nomad, I see you. Hi, Nomad. Thank you for the follow. How is everyone today? How is everyone? Saturn's tendencies train Saturn has a tendency to cause people to have knee-jerk reactions, huh? Siba, I'm right, you know it. Alright, good night, Siba. Night, have a good sleep. Sleep well. Aw. I need to really get better at setting things up. So, okay. So I couldn't change this house. So let me tell you what I wanted to do. So, I very recently was able to finally update my world to 1.21.4. I use a controller mod because just a mouse hurts me a lot, so I have to use controllers to play Minecraft. And I finally was able to get my mods to update to 1.21 and make them work. So I finally updated my building world. So I can finally talk about copper and the white wood and the new tough blocks. Because, oh my god, new blocks. I love new blocks. It's white wood. It's white wood. I love white wood. But white wood is so pretty. I love nice wood. Nice wood is nice. Whoa. Got help. Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the thing. I'm also, like, possibly low-key sick. I might possibly be coming down with a case of sick. Ooh, little guy? Okay, little guy's doing okay. But it might just be stress. My immune system, kind of is perpetually going through it. But I got a job! I got a job! I have work! I have work! I have a job! I can finally get money! I can finally get money in my pocket again! It's been so fucking long! Oh, good lord. Let's see. Hang on, which button is it? Oh! No, I don't want F3. There we go, now I'm creative. I very recently figured out how to use that button in creative mode. So I wanted to go live, just kind of to, like, you know, talk about white wood, talk about, like, some of the things I might try to build at some point. I've got, like, look at this. I love the way the wood looks. There's, like, a distinct difference between the stripped variants of the pale oak and other woods, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Change the time. Set to noon day. For anyone new, this is my building server. A couple people who are in the chat have been on it. I've got a few different structures here. That's a handmade mountain and island. I finally got to work. This is just a random placed end city. Let's see. That's a bone structure. As everyone knows, I love my funny little bone structures. Let's see, what kinds of woods do we got? We got the good shit. Like, I want to talk a little bit about just the wood. Because it's so nice. Like, genuinely, it's been, like, updates about, like, I keep forgetting that bamboo planks exist. I need to do some. I need to figure that out. Been, what, a hot minute since we got a new wood type? Like, this is something I noticed while I was, like, meddling around with the wood the other day. Like, take a look at the different texturing of the pale oak. Look at this. This is a different texture, a completely different type of, like, wood texturing. Like, regular oak has, like, a straight texturing with dark edging. Pale oak has, like a more spattered pattern. The pink wood looks more, like, meaty, I think. Like, it has a more even distribution of colors. Okay, we're just gonna... Nope, no, you can't say that, Nomad. I saw that message. You're not allowed to say that. Nomad, please behave. If you wouldn't say it in front of your mother, don't say that in front of me, please. Your poor mother. And where was I? Let's see. Like, you can see a very different texture between each of the wood when it's in a stripped state. I see. Back to woods. Let's see, there's that. Yeah. So when you look at, like, all of the overworld wood types, you can see, like, there is, like, a patterning between some of them. This is the jungle. The jungle has, like, this more spattered kind of pattern with hints of green. Like, and then some of these woods have, like, more straight graining. While some of the newer woods have this, like, round graining. Like, some of them go up and down, and others go side to side. And like, this pale wood is, like, the first one I've seen that has a completely different graining. Let's take a look at the others. What do netherwoods look like? I have not looked at the netherwoods in a hot second. What kind of grain do you have? Oh, it also has, like, a straight grain. Yeah, like, you can see a patterning when it comes to the different wood types. And, like, the newest wood has the most interesting grain I've seen. Like, look at this. This pattern is more, like, smooth in a weird way. Versus, like, the woods that just go straight up and down. What would I describe this as? I'm not sure, like, what kind of phrasing I could use to describe, like, the way that this is patterned. But this is more akin to, like, the oak and the spruce texturing. And then, like, the newer woods, like, except for jungle, which have this more, like, wrap-around kind of texture. If you were to take this, stick it upright, the textures wrap around instead of going straight up. I think that's just like something very interesting about some of the new wood types. Like, look at some of these textures. These are really interesting textures. Pale. And like when you put the woods upright, they have like a different look to them. Like this one isn't fully up and down like oak, but it's not wrapping around like the newer wood types, like cherry and mangrove. Not sure what that could mean for stuff like world building, but I think it is very much a fascinating thing to think about when like looking at this as a wider scale. It's very pretty. Honestly, texture-wise, I think the new pale oak is one of my favorite textures I've seen yet. And like that's just one of the things that got added recently. What else is like I haven't been able to play around with stuff like the new resin at all. Like look at how orange this thing is. Like this is the most orange thing I've seen in the game yet. Ooh. Oh, that's got a nice block texture. Everyone's trauma response is orange. Like, I really appreciate... Like, I'm probably never going to use resin blocks, but I can definitely appreciate the use of, like, different bricks. Like, and this is, like, a very tiny brick texture, so more akin to, like, nether brick and the like. Because nether brick has like a tiny texturing going on. You're not banning Concha. He's not even here. Oh, and then the tough blocks. Like, look at this. This is an entirely different shade of gray. Noob, if you could do that... What? I can see... I see. But like, look, this is like the new... This is a new gray block. I'm gonna get into a lighter area for this. But this new gray block is gonna be like really nice for texture. Like, look at these bricks. This is like, I think this is like a bluish green gray. It's a nice shade of gray. I really like that there's this new shade of gray that can finally be used. Like when we compare it to... Oh, we're just gonna grab the stone variant. Don't go band crazy in the chat, alright? Oh, but then there's the copper. Oh, the copper. Well, you can see a distinct difference between these blocks. Like, here's regular stone. Here's tough. Tough is like bluish green, and it's nice. Like, at some point, I'm probably going to use the tough blocks for like a proper build at some point, but it'll be such a nice like texture block. Add it to like a mossy brick or something. You can get a nice texture fade from gray to gray with like the green from moss, and then into tough. And like with the white wood, you could almost look at it like a bone block. It, like a really, like if this is like faded bone, this is like bone that's been stripped clean of all its meat. Like pure alabaster ivory looking bone color. did I forget birch when putting these woods together? Oh, birch, I do appreciate you, birch, but unfortunately you're such a hard use case. Birch has an interesting texture. That looks like it's got, like, gouges in it. Interesting. And then, like, the copper. Oh my god. Chat, listen. I have not been able to use a lot of these blocks. Like, copper is very hard to, like, use and use case, because it's, like, until the recent updates, copper's not really worth it to get. But now, look at all of these, like, variants. You even get, like, new doors. Full doors. Full doors. And trapdoors. Like, multiple trapdoors. That's 4 whole trapdoors. And that's not even talking about, like, the use functionality. They're metal, but they're not locked like iron doors. You can just open it. You don't have to deal with, like, a redstone contraption. Well, oh. And then now there's, like, proper use for stuff like different cyans. Now I've got, like, break that, put that there, put that there, copper bulb. And this is this is like a whole new family of light blocks. The waxed copper, like those slightly weathered copper, adds a nice, like, color gradient to things. Now there's like a pinkish orange color we can use. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. I'm also, like, really interested in trying to figure out how to use, like, grates for something. Because with grates, I could do something kind of like sneaking around. Now there's, like, something that's kind of waterlogged, but you can, like, walk over it still. And you can still see through the bottom of it, which is gonna look kind of interesting if you want to do, like, some sort of scaffolding for a build. One, 2, 3. Like, I'm excited to be able to use these blocks finally. Like, look at these colors. Oh, I love these colors. Like, now there's even more blue-green colors that are able to be used. Copper will probably look very nice with the warped wood. But other things going on too. Afraid I can't name every color, there's too many. Like, I have not been able to use these blocks at all for, like, how long has it been since these, like, copper variants came out? It's been a while. Like, it's been a while since these came out, but I'm only now getting, like, access to them. Just because I couldn't play on the newer versions. And then I'll finally be able to use, like, buffer builds. That's, like, I'm excited for that. And I may not be sure what to do with, like, the resin, but it could make for some nice accenting blocks. Like, making details in the walls that kind of go in gray. Add that to the copper color, you can make some good texturing in the walls. buttons. Resin brick. That. Like, that kind of has an interesting look. Like, the addition of the, like, add to that now there's an entire structure with copper as a main feature of its construction. That makes using copper blocks a lot more accessible now. Just because, like, if you want to build with copper, it still takes, like, what, 9 ingots to make a block? Which is a lot. Like, sure, if you got fortune and you go with a copper vein, you can get a lot of copper, but that's still, like, not nearly enough. Because it's still 9 ingots or something for a block. And this you get, like, this orange color. And, like, now these... This has a pretty close color gradient. This one's more green, this is... The warped wood is more blue. But it's very close. And then there's just the entire pale oak wood set. I really like the... Where is the thing? Like, look at this door! Look at this trap door! Oh my god. Like, look at the texture on this! Look at this texture! This is such a cool texture! Like, the wood looks very much like cracked. Like, something's gonna, like, bleed out of that. Which, technically speaking, it does, because of the way that, the way that the structure is. Oh my gosh, I love them. Hang on. Oh. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. Ooh, that was laggy. Like, look at that fucking door! That's amazing! I love this door! Look at it! It's got the little iron bits to it. It's got little handles. Add to the like, handle thing with the copper ones. So cool. Ah, it's so cute. Like, I don't know what exactly the secondary color is when it comes to the pale oak itself, like the raw pale oak with the bark, but it has some kind of color, and I'm going to have to, like, look at it later. Like, I think it's brown? Like, I need to actually do a color pick in a, like, program or something to look at this. But I do love it. It's such a nice, like, subtle color, while not being completely gray. Which is very nice when it comes to building, because there are some things where it's like, yes, you want it to be completely gray. There are others where it's like, no, you don't want it to be completely gray. And this is, like, one of those examples. I think it's kind of pinkish. When we were first seeing, like, it leaked a little bit. Leaked, quote unquote. First, like, hints of it. It looked almost like pale purplish. I'm glad it's more pinkish, though. Like, it looks really nice. And then there's just all the different bulbs that I can use now. What else has been added recently? Oh yeah, the mosses. Forgot about... How did I forget about the entirely new plants? Be nice in chat, everyone. Look at the moss. Look at the carpet. Look at that. Look at that. It has a texture. It puts a texture on the side of a block. That's insane. Is that not insane to anyone else? Oh, you can put the moss. Look at this. You can hang the moss. You can't swing off of it, but it's so nice. Huh? Look at the flowers. Huh? Like, the flowers are so nice. I love the little pop of orange. The little bit of orange just gives it so much life. I'm probably never gonna be able to, like, fully functionally use wind charges, just because you gotta be able to quickly go, like, staring forward, down, but they are super nice, and you can just throw people around, which is gonna be fun. Oh, the new shards. Oh yeah, the bundles. I'm sure those are super nifty. I'm probably never gonna use them. They look neat though. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of use cases for it. Oh, I like the leaves. Look at these leaves. Oh, particle effects. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I see. Yeah, bundles definitely have like a use as just like, okay, I've got like a bunch of random seeds and like items, so I'm just gonna throw it all in. Like, that'll definitely be handy. I just don't plan to use them all that much. Ooh. And then the discs. Oh, I love the discs. I really like listening to the stuff from Lena Rain. What is my favorite one? I like Creator. Creator's nice. Oh yeah, the ominous bottles got added. And then all the potions. This is such fun potions. The infestation potion feels like... that feels horrific. Wasn't there like a game about that? Endoparasite or something? Is this like Endoparasite? It gives me that vibe. What else we got? Weaving, charging. The wind charge one is funny as is. Sorry, noob. Sorry, man. I hope one day we get to throw bricks at people in Minecraft. Like, that's a thing only in modded. It is a very horrifying thought, Nooby, and it is a very much highly horrific thought to consider. Let's see. I wish we had, like, when it comes to the pot charts, one of the things in one of the modded servers I play on Like, you can just get, like, a shard, and it's got the nice little detailing on it. Let me grab, where is a devil? Like, this little gold detailing. I wish we just had the gold detailing on the block. Because while this is, like, cool to have the patterning, I wish we just had, like, the gold detailing as a block. And, you know, like, dyeable pots, that would be great. I like the axe, though. That's neat. Yeah, and then all the new paintings. We got new paintings, we got more signs. You can have a nice little white sign. Ah, yes, the bulb. I should take a look at the trails. Hang on. Let's grab one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Netherite, because that is just the default. Where is my... There we go. Functional. Smithing. I see a lot of people using the flow trim, so I want to see what it looks like. Ah, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks very nice. The new trims look nice. Ah, that looks cool. I like the way that the knees look on that. Like, it looks like you got like a little dot on the knees. That's nice. I like the lines. The curvature on this one's nice too. I'm very excited to see what I'm gonna end up doing with like some of this new wood that I have access to. Like, this has been a long time wait to finally be able to like use all this. Especially the white wood. Oh my goodness, there's just like... I just can see the sheer amount of potential just when I look at this. Like, that texture is so nice, and then like the wood itself looks so pretty. The bark looks nice. It has this... It looks cracked and dry. And I really like that. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna like implement it at some point. Because that's just really neat. And the pale leaves, that's another block that gives cool particles. Little, like, look at those little leaves. Just little leaves every now and then. It's like the cherry trees. And that's so nice. And then we got spooky carpet. We got spooky ass carpet. All of these, all of that, all of that. Like, as I get back into doing some stuff, I'm very excited to like figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, color gradients. Oh, color gradients, my beloved. Like, I should probably start with, like, just building maybe some basic houses out of some of this. Like, the grain difference is just interesting to me. Like, this is a very different grain. Like, this is the most different grain out of every wood type. Which, lore-wise, is in a lore perspective, is probably very, very specific. It is a very spooky forest. Like, the Pale Garden is very interesting for that. In that it's just... Like, garden is a very specific term to use. And the fact it's called a Pale Garden is just very curious to me. Because it's not Pale Forest, it's the Pale Garden. And this is the most different wood grain out of every wood grain. When it comes to jungle, it's like kind of like an exaggerated version of the mangrove cherry kind of look. And that's really, really neat. Birch is also a very different grain. I really never noticed that. It's one of those, like, oh, you don't notice until you, like, put them all beside each other. Those have a pretty similar grain. That has a close grain. There is, let's see, slash... Trial chambers. I think that's the closest one. Hang on. Server's lagging. There we are. Go. Oh! Wait, what the... This is a mushroom. What? What mushroom island is this? This is the closest one. This isn't that close. What I was trying to say is I'm just like going to a trial chamber just to like show what it looks like. Look at all that copper. Look at that. That is who knows how many blocks of copper right there. Like, how many ingots would it take to build a structure like this? Like, the addition of the trial chambers really makes it a lot easier to build copper, because you can just go get, like, more copper than you will ever know what to do with. Then you don't have to make, like, a copper farm or something. No one likes using copper all that much. A staggering amount of free copper, indeed. And, like... We got the little bulbs, we got lots of these redstone lights. Don't mind the sheer amount of terrible terrain generation. Yeah, just one more artifact of the Bedrock Java world generation being a bit funny. I was looking at this place earlier, it's just like, look at all of this copper you can just use. I'm assuming most of it's... Let's see. Creative mode. Waxed. Yep, it's all waxed. Yeah, because it's all waxed, like, you don't have to deal with it rusting, so you don't have to make, like, a beet farm. It's pre-waxed copper, you just gotta come and grab it. Get enough TNT and you can make your own little place. You will break, like, multiple diamond axes doing that, noob. Random poison lingering pots. Yeah, you can just find the lingering pots. Like, you can't even, like, not just, splash pots. These are lingering pots. Like, that requires dragon's breath. Who the fuck built these? Like, this place is ancient levels. Is that not, like, really wild to think about? Like, these have lingering pots in them. And that requires dragon's breath. So what were the ancient builders, like, doing in that time? Unbreakable nether axe. That is a terrible idea. You will burn through so many axes. Like, no amount of unbreaking is gonna save you from that noob. Oh, this is just bugged out into a spike trap. Oh, that's a little evil. This just ends. Also, fun fact that is apparently a thing when it comes to, what is it? The trial spawners that I saw a while ago. Apparently they have, like, it's not... Like, with trial spawners, they remember up to, like, 128 names. So, if you have, I don't know, 128 people, you can reuse a trial spawner and you don't have to go all the way out to infinity. Because it only has a limited number of names that it can save. Which is interesting. But the number of people you would need is low-key. Nobody has 128 friends. Yeah, that's what I mean. The integer overflow of vaults, that's what I mean. But this is all freely waxed. It's all waxed. You don't have to wait for it to oxidize. You don't have to wait for it to turn into the pretty blue. That's so nice. I like that there's just the shards all over the place. That's cool. Like, I wonder, like, what kind of lore implications do you think there could be for just, oh, yeah, there was an entire trial chamber made in the old era. Like, what are the lore implications there? Can't wait for someone to use that for an SMP. Yeah, I'm just breaking them for fun. Where did I get it? Let's see, 0, 100, 0. Oh. And we're back at spawn. Like, we got 2 trees with particle effects now. Is that not, like, really cool to anyone else? I think it's really cool. Like, we just have particle effect blocks now. 2 of them. 1 in gray, 1 in pink. That's so nice. And then we got green, of course, with the spore blossoms. Particle effects. Particle effects. More vanilla particle effects that don't require command blocks. That's so nice. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this, like, big island that I made. I used a bunch of, like, world edit just to, like, make a real quick big area. I might do some kind of building on it. I'm not sure what, though. Not yet. Then I got this, and then I got this. Big bone. I love thinking about how horrific you can make, how, like, the size of the ribs that just, and fossils that just exist in another is, kind of terrifying. Like, something was that big at some point. Something was that big. What the hell? And now I've just added this giant bone structure to one of my nether builds. You know, it's one of those big, like, low-key horror things that you kinda have in... Like, on, like, what is it? The Owl House. The Owl House. I love that show. I love that show so much. I love the mild the mild horror of just like, oh yes, everyone is just living on the body of a god. That's fun. That's fun. I love the concept of people living on the bodies of a dead god. That is just so whimsical. Like, this used to be a god and now it is dead. What killed it? Do we really want to know? True. But it's like, how old was, like, how old is the world that there used to be giant beings that existed? Is that not, like, kind of, like, fascinating and also terrifying, in a way? Like, what kills something that old? What kills that kind of being off? Kills giant things like that in the nether? Because, like, I imagine that having some kind of size in the nether is a bit helpful. Because then you can get to, like, these higher areas. So what giant creatures at such a disadvantage that they all just got wiped out? Because the biggest thing you find in the nether is, like, a ghast. But a ghast is, like, mostly air, presumably. Like, their bones have to be pretty hollow or something, right? Don't know. Ooh, add to, like, add frog lights to, like, white wood. That could probably be something neat. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I fuck with that heavily. Like, look at that. I think the best one that, like, is close is the pearlescent one. The pearlescent one's probably the nice, like, the closest to the color for the pale oak. That's so nice. And that kind of looks. How's that look? Not so bad. I think really short stream today. I do have work later on, so I do have to like eventually get ready for work, and I do feel kind of a little bit goopy, so I probably need to take some medicine and make sure it like gets into my system before I go to work tonight. So, let me like really short stream. So I'm probably gonna go on ahead and end in a hot sec. Closing that, and we're on the ending stream. Ending stream. La la la. What is my brain? Oh, oh, everything hurts. Ooh. Hang on, is Twitch gonna load? Twitch loads? Yes? Good. Okay. Da da da. Is there anyone I should raid? Um, who can I raid? Um, uh, chat, anyone who I should raid? Because otherwise, let's see. Slash. Um, you know what? How about I send y'all to Mexico. Mix underscore. Okay, I'm gonna send y'all a Mixie. Say hi, be nice. Everyone be nice. Y'all have a good day. Bye.